benefits of this software engineering course at the University of Chester is that students will get real practical knowledge, they'll get real working knowledge. We use authentic assessment, they will get to use their programming skills, they get to learn different languages, UX, UI design skills, general problem solving skills that really set them up in industry. They also get the opportunity to do a whole year in paid internship with any company of their choice, which we wholly recommend. The students love it. If not, they all get to do 6 weeks as a work-based learning modules called experiential learning. And the students get a lot of practical experience. They do presentations, they do group work, and again, they solve a real world problem for a real client.
I think the major practical experiences that the students get are largely around the different software tools and techniques that they'll get the exposure and learning around. So principally that's things like computer programming, web development, but as the course expands and they go through the different years of it, they'll also get the opportunity to look into optional areas where they might wish to specialise, and that might include things like machine learning or data analytics, as well as aspects of cybersecurity to complement what they've done in the core software engineering experience that they've had.
As a second year student, the search for a placement has opened up several new experiences for me, and I've had the opportunities to network with a bunch of people from different companies and learn through my interviews. And the amount of knowledge I've learned over the past 2 years has also helped me speak comfortably with my interviewers and feel like I have enough to start as a placement.
So in your second year, you get to do something called experiential learning, which is basically you just spend 5 weeks working on a project in a team. You get a mentor from the university, and that just gives you a bit of real-world experience. Doing what you'll be doing when you graduate. Also, if you want to, you can look for summer placements. You can do those between your years at university. And after your second year, you've got an option, and it's recommended that you do a year in industry as well, which again will put you in a really good position when you graduate.
We basically use authentic assessment. So what you would use in industry basically, so presentations, posters, group work, and meld those together with the subjects that we teach. So we teach software testing, we teach deployment, we teach all programming skills that they need, and they're all industry relevant.
I think we're forward thinking and diverse in a few different ways. We have lots of interesting work patterns that mimic what happens in industry, and that's good, so when the students leave they've got that experience and that familiarity with it. But then of course they've got the different technologies and programming languages and development environments that they'll get exposure to. So again, they're building up not only the kind of the fundamentals of computer programming, but they'll come out being specialists in a specific range of different languages and in different software packages.
So I've had experience with a range of coding languages, so I've been able to work with back-end development and front web development, and it's opened up a lot of project management career options for me as well.
This degree really helps you to be a software engineer because not only do you learn the programming, which is what most people think of, but also the planning and the preparation that go into a project. It really helps you think about how you can get your ideas from your head onto paper and onto the computer and really make your project.
After they graduate, we hope students will be completely world ready and ready for real industry and to apply themselves basically. The authentic assessment that we do leads them to that. It leads them to working in groups, working in teams, and hopefully gives them confidence enough, makes them confident enough to be able to go out there and do that.
So I think in terms of the students being ready for the world outside when they leave the university, one of the biggest things that they get is that sense of collaboration and team working. And that's something that we build in right from the start of our software engineering course, and it's a theme that runs all the way through. So in addition to all the technical work that they'll have experienced, then they're also getting that opportunity to work with one another, to work in response to different challenges and different scenarios, and to expand problem-solving skills. But because they're also familiar with a broad variety of technologies and they've got that optionality, they're also at the kind of the cutting edge of their discipline, so they can hopefully sort of see the new things that are coming down the line that might impact upon their field in the future.
I've been able to develop my research and writing skills a lot more over the past 2 years, and I've also been able to develop teamwork skills, time management and organisational skills.
I've learned loads of skills. I've learned coding, project management, web design, all sorts of things. But the good thing is I don't know what I want to do when I graduate. I haven't decided yet, but learning all these different things gives me all that knowledge, and then I can specialise later and do what I want to do.